Welcome to our next session in Maths Q&A, still on fractions. Our question is, simplify 4 whole number 14 divided by 15 minus 2 whole number 2 divided by 3 plus 3 whole number 5 divided by 12. That's our question. How are you going to do that? The first thing we are to do, whilst we are sticking to one approach, as we discussed in our previous lesson, we are to change the mixed numbers to improper fraction. And we're going to know that by changing mixed fractions or the mixed numbers to improper fraction, you multiply the whole number by the denominator in the question, and then you add the results to the numerator. So you multiply the whole number by the denominator, add the results to the numerator, and you write the results as your numerator. You divide it by the denominator. You do the same to this one. So what I mean is 4 multiplying 15 gives you what? 60, right? So 60, you add the 14 to it, making what? 74. So you write it as 74 divided by 15. Now you bring your subtraction sign. You multiply the whole number 2 by the denominator 3, and you add the results to 2. So 2 multiplying 3 gives you what? 6. Then you add the 2 to it, making what? 8. So you have your 8, and then you divide it by the denominator 3. Now you bring your plus sign. So you have 3, you multiply it by 12, you get what? 36, right? Good. Plus 5. And that one gives you what? 41 divided by 12. So you have changed your mixed fractions to improper fraction. You see that the denominators are smaller than the numerators. So the numerators here are bigger than the denominators. The numerator bigger than the denominator, numerator bigger than the denominator. So it is called improper fraction. Right. Now that we are done, we have to find the lowest common multiple for the denominators here. The lowest common multiple for the denominators here. And by finding the lowest common multiple, we mean finding a number which is found in the multiples of these numbers, and which these numbers can all divide. Okay, so you write that as our LCM. Right. So let's use the listing, okay, the listing method to find the LCM for 15, 3, and 12. Let's do it here. So we have multiples of 15. We have 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, and the rest. Multiples of 3. We have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 23, 26, 24, and 27, yeah. 30, we have 33, 36, 39, 42, 45, 48, 51, 54, 57, 60, 63, 66, 69, 72. Let's end it here. Let's end it here and proceed. Right. So, and then the multiples of 12, we have 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72. Let's end it here. So 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, and the rest. Now, checking these multiples of 15, 3, and 12, can we find a number which is common to all? Let's go through. We have 15, 15, there is no 15 here, right? We have 30, we have 30, there is no 30 here. There is 45, we have 45, there is no 45 here. We have 60, we have 60, we have 60. Good. So we figured the first least number which can be found amongst the multiples of these 15, 3, and 12. So we take this first number as our least common multiple because that is the first smallest number which you can find as the multiple found from 15, 3, and 12. So that is the lowest and it is common to all the multiples of 15, 3, and 12. So we take that as our LCM, right? So we take that as our LCM for 15, 3, 12. Now, it is not only the listing method that you can use to find the LCM. You can also use the prime factorization tree, and we will treat this topic in one of our videos, right? Good, let's proceed. So, the LCM for 15, 3, 12 is 60. Now, you divide this LCM by the denominator and then you multiply the results by the numerator. When you come here, you divide this LCM by the denominator, multiply the results by the numerator. Divide the LCM by the denominator, multiply the results by the numerator. That is the next step. So let's proceed. So 60 divided by 15 will give you what? You get 4, right? So we have 4. You multiply it by the numerator 74. Then you bring your subtraction sign. 60 divided by 3 gives you what? 20. So you write your 20. You multiply it by the numerator 8. Then we have 60 divided by 12 gives you what? 5, right? So you write your 5. You multiply it by 41. So this is the next step. Now that you are done, you are going to multiply and write the product. Multiply, write the product, multiply, you write the product before you add or subtract. So 4 multiplying 74 gives us what? That is 296. Good. So we have 296 minus 20 multiplying 8 give us what? 160. Then plus 5 multiplying 41 give us what? 205. Now you divide these results by the LCM 60. Right. Now that we've reached here, I can clean this side, right? Because we used this one to help us find the LCM. That is not part of the answers that we need. So let me take it off. Let me clean it. Then we get more space to solve our question. Now, we have 296. We subtract 160 from it. Then you add the results to 205. And that one gives us what? 341. Good. So we have 341 divided by 60. 341 divided by 60. Now, this is the final answer for simplifying this fraction. But that is not the actual answer that you should write. You see, the question given to you was given to you having mixed fractions, okay? So when you are done, you have to find the mixed fraction or the mixed numbers for this improper fraction, okay? And that one will be the final answer for you. So this is how we do it. To find the mixed fraction or to change this improper fraction to mixed fraction or mixed numbers, you divide this numerator by the denominator. The whole number that you get as the answer, you write it, and then you write the remainder as the numerator, and you divide it by the denominator. So 341 divided by 60 gives you what? 5. So we have 5. And it will be left with 41. Then you divide it by 60. So this is the final answer that you have. 5 whole number 41 over 60.